Hey guys, thought I would post a little welcome video just to get you used to the unit. Not so much the content and what we're going to cover, but the housekeeping kind of issues and administration, how to get around LMS in particular. You're very welcome to this Introduction to Marketing unit, whether it's going to be part of your major or it's elective or broadening or whatever. We welcome the diversity of students into this large unit, 666 students at the moment. So it's important that everything runs smoothly. So this is just going to be 10 minutes to walk you through the key parts of the LMS, which is where basically all the information you need is. So the landing page gives you a bit of blurb about what marketing is. I'll not talk about that. We'll cover that in our weekly lectures or videos. It links you to the group, which is where those videos are. So please request to join and do so in weeks 1 or 2. Not like some people in the last semester joined in week 11. I have to approve you, so I will know. Scrolling down, you can see it introduces the teaching team. So it's me plus 8 tutors, and the tutors really are the front line of the student experience. And so we selected a really excellent team to take care of you. They're all equally qualified, whether that's academically or coming from industry. So you have weekly interactions with them in your tutes, which are limited to 20 students. If you have other questions, check out the unit discussion board. So that looks like this. So you can see there's no unread posts at the minute. So use this general discussion board to raise any issues. It's better asking here because it could be a question that other people have asked or want to ask. And if I answer it, then everybody sees it. Your tutor is another point of contact. And you can also interact and ask questions during my live videos, or even in the pre-recorded theory videos. You can post comments with questions. So please do, if you have questions, use these means. The last resort, although it's still good to see you, is my drop-in consultations every Wednesday just after the live video. So that's at Hackett Cafe. So you can drop in and see me. You don't need to arrange an appointment. Just look out for me in the cafe. Please do not email me. The unit's just too big and it's not an efficient way to communicate. If we move to unit information, you can see it just explains why the lectures are online, and they're actually not really lectures, they're short videos. Digestible content is the way forward in education. And the overall unit is a blended experience because you get the face-to-face tutorials in small groups, and that's where the real value comes. Face-to-face lectures, forcing people to come at a certain time each week to a big room doesn't work. None of you really come, so this is a more efficient way for everybody to teach, and actually the engagement tends to be higher with these videos than face-to-face or even the LCS, lecture capture system. Again, we have the details for the teaching team, so I provide this twice because it's really important. Details for the text, you can buy it at these 2 places or others. Ebook is fine, it's an option there too. It's a bit cheaper, I think 75 maybe as opposed to 125. But there are other discounts available, and I think Dimmock's have it discounted at the minute, and possibly the UWA bookshop. The library has it. There's second-hand copies floating around too. Like if you want an HD, you probably need the book. If you want to just pass, you can get away with maybe sharing with someone or just using the library copy. Jumping to activities and resources, this is the main hub of the LMS. So you can see our schedule, a different topic each week, which relates to a different chapter in the book. And in your tutorial each week, this tells you what you'll be doing. So first week's an introduction, putting it into teams of 5, and that's for your project, which is a team presentation later in the semester. In the early part of the semester, the tutes will be used to discuss your tutorial exercises, and you have 5 of these each week. So you'll do the exercise, you'll post it on LMS, and then the class time will be used to discuss it and help you improve for the next time. Tutes then move to team project work in preparation for your presentations week 10 and 11. Each week, just to be clear, your assessments are in the first week's tutorial exercises plus weekly quizzes, then it drops back just to weekly quizzes, then team presentations in class, and a final test in week 12. No end of semester exam. These are all your lectures. All the slides, sorry, not the videos, just the slides. And they're all available for you right now, so you can read ahead if you want. Under assessments, this is another key area that you'll need to go to. You'll see this overview of how the unit is assessed. So I mentioned tutorial exercises, there are 5, and that's worth 25%. So that's quite a substantial part of the unit. Tutorial participation is 10%, so coming to class, not just attending, but participating. The main assessment is a presentation, which your tutors will introduce to you. It's a project where you have to analyse the marketing efforts of a chosen organisation. You present as a team, you get a mark as a team. The other part of the unit is tests, so each week you have to do a short 20-minute quiz by Saturday of each week, and the tutorial exercise is also by Saturday of each week. And then the final test, 20%, is same format as the weekly quizzes, only longer. This document here gives you all the information that you will need. So if it's not enough on this page, please click into the document and you will find more detail about the criteria, the assessment process, and also the rubric that you'll get marked by. So you can see tutorial exercises, participation, team presentation, tests, and you can see the detailed rubrics for each. So that's all the information that you will need, and your tutors will run you through the assessments that they're responsible for, which is tutorial exercises, participation, and team presentation. They will look after that. The tests is your own responsibility, but any questions about them should come to me via the means and mediums that I already told you about. Detail is also on LMS, so tutorial exercises, here's the questions you need to answer, here's the deadlines, there's the criteria, there's some tips about formatting because they need to be posted on discussion forums, so your formatting is really important. The discussion forums I already showed you, the link to the boards here, it's also a link here. You will see it looks like this. So this is overall discussion board, and these are different forums within that board. So tutorial exercise 1, again you've got the question here, you've got the deadline, and what you do is you click into it when you want to do it. You see no one has done it yet, and you create a post or a thread to post your exercise. So that's how you do that each week. Exercise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the assessments page. You will see tutorial participation is also here. So attendance is only worth 2, contribution is 8, adds up to 10. Just a brief overview of what you'll do in each tutorial. Your team presentation detail is here, full detail about it. You pick an organisation, you evaluate it. You also post some content on social media about it. You will not start thinking about this for a few weeks, I won't get into too much detail, but it's a presentation. You have to submit the file or the link by the end of week 9, so it's a bit away. But it is a significant piece of assessment, so we do give you some tute time. Your weekly quizzes are here. I'll just go back. Your weekly quizzes are also there, so it's in a folder. So we can see weeks 2 and 3 are already there. Weeks 4 and onwards, we haven't created them yet. I wouldn't recommend you going ahead too far. I would just recommend you doing the quiz that relates to the week's lecture that you've just watched. So you have until the end of day Saturday to do these quizzes.